Hello, and thanks for joining me on my hunt today for elderberries. I've just come across a wonderful bunch here. You can see them all. Wow. So I'm walking along a kind of woodland path. I'm looking for elderberries today because I'm about to make my yearly elderberry home remedy, which is incredibly antiviral and powerfully healing. I've been using this now, I'd say, for about 10 years, and it has remarkable effects. So I speak from true experience when I'm talking today about the healing power of the elderberry. A lot of people recognize the elder because they think about elderflower, and the elderflower is what comes before these berries. And each of these berries was originally a flower. So if you pick all the flowers for cordial, you end up with no berries. If you leave them, you end up with these. So can you see? They've come off the tree as umbels. So they're sort of the flowers you see, a bit like the carrot family of these umbels, big umbels, widespread flowers, and the white flowers. And by August, late August it is now, they've become these beautiful bunches of berries. You have to get in there quickly because the birds tend to come and just eat them, or they dry out quite quickly as well. So it's prime time today. You want to gather them while they are a lovely purple colour, like that. So the elder is a tree that is quite sacred. I'm talking about this first because we often can just go and gather maybe what we think we need and just take what we think we need. So our relationship with nature is one of give and take. So I'm very respectful when I find an elder tree, and I pretty much say, is it okay if I gather your berries, because I'm making these for a home remedy today. And I feel that this is noted by the trees and the plants around you. It's said with the elder that the elder mother resides in her branches, which is the Hilda Moor. It's a very old, you can imagine a wizened kind of witch figure sitting in the branches. So if you go around and you cut down, you burn down this tree, and you're very disrespectful towards the tree, you incur the wrath of the elder mother. I've talked about this before in my cordial videos. And this is one of these sacred trees. So I think it's always nice to say, can I gather your berries? If you're still with me now, this tree was originally a tree associated with fairies and the underworld. The stems were hollow, so people used to make pipes from them. So you think of Pan's pipes, playing the pipes. It's good to grow in your garden. If you've got it in your garden, keep it there. It's a very protective tree. And originally it was thought that Jesus was nailed to a cross of elder, so people would use the crosses of elder as protection. So fantastic this is, and I want to take another look at the berries to identify them correctly. The leaves, if you can see here, are sort of oval, like you see. Okay, so it might be a bit of ash leaves. Don't misidentify. There are some berries that look a bit like elderberry, but you often see these tight sort of bunches together. Do identify correctly, because if you take them on berries, some of them are not very good for you. The berry is powerfully antiviral, and elder has this, if you gather the flowers well, it has a real cleansing toxins out of your body. So diaphoretic and diuretic and expectorant, really good for coughs, colds, flus, like I say, antiviral. So for those of you who are worried about viruses and our ways of fighting off viruses, we do have very powerful systems. There are millions of viruses in the world, and they will keep mutating and mutating. We have, over the history of humanity, fought things off quite naturally and very easily. We've been helped along by Mother Nature. So if you were to take this berry, the berry is quite unusual and unique in the fact that when you take an elderberry, it has the ability to spot where a virus is, and it tells your body's system how to go and find that virus. So all your white blood cells, your body's immune defenses, which go in and fight viruses, are more easily able to locate the virus. It also is able to sort of soothe the outside so that your body's defense systems can go in and just fight that virus really quickly. It also builds up your immune system. It's full of vitamin C and rutin and polyphenols and bioflavonoids. It's pretty fantastic, actually. I would rate this to everybody. And everyone I teach on my walks, I say, utilize it and go out and just pick them. It's free. I am today going to make what I call an elixir. You will look up elixir remedies. They are made with plants. So you gather these berries. You can take the whole umbel, like there. So you snip it off at the end. I don't do that though. I like the connection. So I kind of individually pick off berries. It takes me a while. But it's lovely. It's a really good relationship to gather with the tree. Take off each individual berry and I put it into a pot, Tupperware pot or a brown paper bag. Careful, because they kind of squash quite easily. So My other hand is actually dyed quite purple at the minute. A bit like blackberries, you know, that fun thing you do when you just get covered in the juice of the berries, you know? It's lovely. Eating these raw, we don't really recommend it because they have an emetic quality. It can make you sick, the elders sometimes, the leaves, the bark. So you tend to cook them first. What I tend to do, you can make a syrup. You might have seen the syrups in the shop, and people make syrups with honey and water, and you simmer that down, and you can keep that in a bottle, and when you open it, it can last for a few weeks. Really, really tasty. With honey is lovely. I make mine with honey and brandy. So Gallia berries, beautiful berries. And I will add things like ginger and cloves, or you could make cinnamon, star anise. Ginger's really good for the syrups. The dried sort of spices, you know, you get in the shops, cinnamon, etc., are really good, because what I would do is get a jar and I just add everything in there. I add honey, I add brandy, I leave it for 6 weeks, and then I strain it off, and I've got this amazingly, wonderfully, powerfully tasty and good for you, what you call potion. It's like a potion, a magical potion that I'm even using now, some that I made last August, September. So you bottle it off, you keep it, you label it, and there you have it. This is wonderful for helping you build up your immune system. Vitamin C, vitamin A, full of those antioxidant qualities, getting in, helping shift things out of your body, help cleanse your kidneys, and just fight viruses. The first sign of a flu or cold, I always come straight to my elixir, straight to a syrup, and I take this, and I take it as a medicine, and it knocks everything on the head. I swear by it, and I hope you find this video really valuable, and I hope you go out and make friends with the elder. She's a beautiful tree, really very healing, known as kind of nature's treasure chest, and she has many gifts to offer. I wish her the very best. I am running some foraging walks this autumn, so do check out my website if you would like to come on any of those. Have a lovely day. Thank you very much.